Okay, so let's start. I'm going to just continue lah. Whoever miss it later, I mean as in eventually can just go to my YouTube channel. Okay, so over here, so differentiate each of the following with respect to x. So for this question 3a, I will not use product rule, but I put it here is to show you that most students, when they see two brackets multiply each other and both have x, they will usually just apply product rule. But this one is not necessary, because I always tell my students, if you can simplify it to become a single algebraic expression, you can just apply either rule 1 or rule 2. So for this, I will just rainbow as per normal first. Okay, so after that, this means I want to differentiate this. I will just use rule 1 and rule 2. So this one is just use rule 1 and rule 2. So this is just rule 1 and rule 2. Okay, so this is not using any product rule. So next, B. This one I already went through last slide. Okay, so I'm just going something I recap. So this kind of question, x minus 3 multiplied by square root x plus 4. So this type I cannot rainbow. So that means I have no choice. I have to use product rule. So I'm changing my x plus 4 square root to the power of half. Okay, square root is the same thing as the power of half. So after that, what I'm going to do is I'm now ready to differentiate. So for product rule, okay, in school, most of the school teach let x minus 3 be u, let the x square root x plus 4 be v. But I'm not using that one. I find it very long-winded. So what I do is I just keep left, differentiate right, plus keep right, differentiate left. Okay, so this is how I do product rule. So what I do is keep left, that means my x minus 3, just keep it the same. Then I'm going to differentiate the right. So this one I will apply my chain rule. So I bring down the half, copy x plus 4, power minus 1, which is half minus 1, which is negative half. And don't forget to multiply by differentiate inside. Although differentiate inside is a 1, okay, but always make it a habit, just put it at the side. It's just to make it a habit that you will remember to differentiate the inside. Then plus, keep right. So now I'm keeping the right, which is x plus 4 to the power of half, and then differentiate left. And when you differentiate left, it's 1. Okay, so just put a 1 here. So from here to here, let me just simplify and write it here. From here to here, not much difference. All I did was I just put the half in front. So now with this, we want to take out the common factor. So this is the part where my students always get very confused. So over here, what I did over here is I give an example. Okay, so let's say for example, my x minus 3 is my y. Okay, it's y. Then my x plus 4 is my x to power. Maybe I should use other alphabet. This one maybe I should use other alphabet. So let's say I want u and v, and this is, let's say x plus 4 is v. So this is v. So I'm going to take out v to the power of negative half. So I left with half u as well as v. Okay, so see here, look on the red color one. Okay, if it's half uv minus half plus v to the power of half, I'm going to take out common factor. So common factor, we will take out v to the power of negative half, because negative half is smaller than half. So we will take out v to the power of negative half. So when I take out v to the power of negative half, open up, I left with half u, because v to the power of minus half I already take out. Then as for this v, why is it that v half take out negative half become v1? Okay, it's because we take a big number, half minus half is 1. Half, when I take out negative half, will be half minus half, so it's 1. So this is what you left. Okay, so over here, back to here, so this over here, this is the same thing. I'm going to take out x plus 4 to the power of minus half. So put a square bracket, you will left with half and x minus 3. And over here, you left with x plus 4 to the power of 1. Okay? So far, okay? Okay? So 5 rules are very important. Differentiation is a very huge topic. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's simplify this part. So we got to rainbow this, and then after that, this. Group the like terms together, I get 3 over 2x plus 5 over 2. Okay, and you can see that the denominator both is 2 already. So it's easy to combine this into a single fraction, which is 3x plus 5 over 2. See, 3x plus 5, then the 2 I put it at the denominator, and this x plus 4 to the power of minus half, I bring it to the denominator. That's why it becomes at the denominator with the square root. Okay, I don't like to put to the power of half for the final answer, so we just put a square root. So this is how you simplify. Applying the differentiation rule is not tough, it's the simplifying that is tough. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to, from here, how to simplify to become this. Okay, so this is how it works. This is product rule. So we have few more questions applied using product rule. So let's go to the next one. Oh no, this is not product rule. That one is chain rule. Wait, 11, here. So this is another product rule which I already went through last week, so I'm going to just recap today. So this is part C. So same thing, something to the power of 3, something to the power of 5. There's no way I'm going to rainbow this one. So I will have to use my product rule. Okay, so it will be keep left, differentiate right. So apply chain rule. So power bring down x plus 3, power minus 1, which is 4, times 1. Okay, plus keep right, and then differentiate left. So when I differentiate left, I'm going to bring down my power. So bring down the power 3, copy power minus 1, which is 2. So times 1, which is the inside. Differentiate inside. So again over here, so I'm going to just rewrite so that it will be nicer to see. So I put a 5 in front, x plus 1 to the power of 3, x plus 3 to the power of 4, plus 3, x plus 1 to the power of 2, x plus 3 to the power of 5. So by looking at this, you come and look at here. I use the u and v to see. So with this, I know that I want to take out the common factor. So I know for the u, I will take out the smaller, which is u squared. For the v, I will take out v4 because that's the smaller. After I take out, I left with 5u plus 3v. So it's the same as this part. You see, I take out the u squared, which is actually x plus 1 squared. I take out v4, which is actually x plus 3, 4. And I will left with 5u, which is actually 5 times x plus 1. And left with a 3v, which is the same as plus 3, x plus 3. Okay? So with that, of course, just simplify this one, and over here. Then, take a look. This 8x plus 14, I still can take out common factor 2. So I take out the 2, I put it in front, and then divide, it becomes 4x plus 7. So this is the differentiation of part C. Okay. Yeah. So far the questions is about recap. So now we're going to do new one, which is still using product rule. Okay. So let's see. This one. So first, I'm going to change the square root to become the half first. So I will write differentiate, use square bracket, 3x, and then 4 minus 7x cubed to the power of half. So same thing, 3x, and this one cannot rainbow. So I know I will have, it will be something x times something x. So it will be using product rule, okay? Using product rule. So with this, I'm going to take, differentiate the left, sorry, keep left first, keep left, which is 3x. Now differentiate the right. So I'm going to apply chain rule to differentiate the right hand side. So power bring down, so it's half. 4 minus 7x cubed. Half minus 1, which is minus half. Plus, keep right, so it will be 4 minus 7x cubed to the power of half, and differentiate the left, which is 3. Okay, so now we are ready to take out common factor. So you see here, both sides, actually both terms here got 3. Let me see, I can take out half, 3 over 2. Okay, actually, no need to take out. No need to take out. You want to take out also can. Let me see. Okay, let's say I want to take out the 3. Okay, I'm going to take out the 3 and I'm going to take out 4 minus 7x cubed to the power of minus half. Okay, because minus half and half, we always take out the smaller one. In the previous question, you got times 1. But why this question, you never times 1? Wait. Did I? Oh, I missed out something very crucial. Oh my god. Thanks. Okay, see, I haven't slept. I missed out a super important one. My bad. So you see, when I differentiate this one, power bring down, right? Copy, power minus 1 is minus half. I forget to differentiate the inside. So multiply by differentiate the inside, which is here. Okay? So it's minus 21x here. So it's minus 21x. Okay? Plus, keep the right, which is 4 minus 7x cubed to the power of half. Differentiate the left, which is 3. Okay? Thanks, human being. Why you have such a cute username? Okay? So, in this case, let's see. See what I can take out. I'm going to take 3 times half times 21. So this is 63 over 2. This is 63 over 2. So let's say I'm going to take out 3. Okay? I will take 63 over 2 and then divide by 3. I left with 21 over 2. But don't forget it's as a negative. So it will be minus 21 over 2. And this one, this one is only with an x. Don't forget your x. Because we have x squared. 3x and negative 21, it's minus 63x squared over 2. So I only take out the 3, so I still left with minus 21 over 2x squared. This one merge already. This one, half minus minus half, so I will left with 4 minus 7x cubed, 1. But I don't have to write the 1. Okay? Nope, not doing integration. Next lesson, I will be teaching probability and Sec 1 topic. Okay? If you want, you can go to my YouTube channel. I think I did a few questions on O-level revision in October. So you can always go and find the questions there. So let's simplify. Okay, this one I just keep it as per normal first. No need to change anything. So let's simplify inside. So this one will be, let's see. So what I can do is, I'm going to put into a single fraction. So it will be minus 21x squared. You see, this is over 1 and over 1. So it's actually 8 over 2. So I will put as plus 8 minus 14x cubed over 2. Okay? So let's simplify. So now it become, 为什么我这个是 x square? 哎呦, this one is square. Differentiate this one is square. 怪不得我觉得怪怪。Yes. So now we have minus 21 minus 14. It will be minus 35x cubed plus 8 over 2. This 3 will be here at the top. So it will be 3 bracket. And I'm going to bring this one below. So it will be 2 square root 4 minus 7x cubed. And we can actually rainbow. You want to put the 3 outside is also fine. You want to rainbow the 3 inside also can. So it will become minus 105 x cubed plus 24 over 2 square root 4 minus 7x cubed. Done. Okay? how to get the 21x minus 21x? This one? Okay, so first let me explain. This minus 21x cube square, this one is differentiate inside. When I differentiate inside, the 3 bring down, minus 7 times 3 is minus 21. Power minus 1, so it's x squared. So this is minus 21x squared. Okay? Then after that, can? I don't know what is your optimization. Okay? Okay, so all good with this question. Can I move on to the next? All good. Okay, help me to like and share. Thank you. We are doing product rule for the differentiation, the 5 rules. I only teach Sec 1 to Sec 5, okay? Sure, all live video on YouTube. My previous TikTok live, we actually uploaded to the YouTube channel already. Okay? Okay, I'm going to move on. Sure, you do math every day, not now, sian, not sian. Oh, I'm sorry. Moderator, I think as usual, Sunday you all will be very busy. Okay? Always have a lot of nuisance people coming in and ask something. I don't know why people always try to come in and ask 1 plus 1. So difficult, meh? Wow, I think maybe I can give them a correct answer, which is called 1 plus 1 is equals to 3. Okay? Come, the next one. This one, Okay, I'm going to write the question here. So, we're supposed to differentiate x cubed plus x squared, x minus 2 to the power of 7. So again, this one, there's no way we can rainbow and expand this. So, we will have to apply product rule. Okay? Okay, so let's proceed. So I'm going to keep left, which is x cubed plus x squared. Okay, power bring down. So I'm going to differentiate the right hand side. Power bring down, copy. Power minus 1, which is 6, multiply by differentiate inside, which is 1. Okay, I'm going to plus, keep right. The Chowking her warrior, math is not hard, it's just that you need to practice. Learn the concept and just practice. Okay, keep right, differentiate left. So I'm going to keep differentiate this. Okay, take note now, you see, this one is power 1, so I don't have to apply any chain rule. So that means I just straight away differentiate this as per rule 1, rule 2. So it will be bracket 3x squared plus 2x. Okay, so if you want, this one no need to rewrite lah. Are you taking any tuition now? Huh? What you mean? I still teach my tuition. That's my full-time job. This TikTok live is just my hobby. Okay? Not hobby lah. I just want to teach more students via different platforms. Okay? So, anyone interested in my private, but mine is not one-to-one tuition. Interested in my tuition, please go and click on my bio and follow the instruction and inquire lah. We are not going to do that through our live TikTok. Yes, you want to take math tuition for O-level, 5 normal at CAT, no problem. Please go to my bio, click on the link, go through the whatever process that you need to go through, and then Samantha will actually speak with you first before you come to me lah. Okay, come, let's continue. Take out common factor. So I'm going to take out x minus 2 to the power of 6. Is there any number I can take out? Don't have. So I'm going to just take x minus 2 to the power of 6 put a square bracket. Okay, so I will left with 7, and this x cubed plus x squared plus, see 7 take out 6, I still left with 1 more, so it's left with x minus 2 to the power of 1. This one I still have to put 3x squared plus 2x. Close it. So this is still x minus 2 to the power of 6. Okay. Then after that, oh actually I still can take out, but never mind, it's okay. Let's just open up and see what we can get inside. So let's rainbow. 7x cubed plus 7x squared. This one rainbow, big rainbow. This one times this one plus 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 6x squared minus 4x. Okay? So copy, 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 copy. This one, let's see. Cube. This one is 10x cubed. My x squared have what? I have 7. I have 2. I have minus 6. So it's plus 3x squared. And lastly is the minus 4x. Okay. And you see, do you all guys see that actually all 3 terms still can take out my x? Okay. I can still take out x. So I'm going to take out x, put it here. So it becomes 10x squared plus 3x minus 4. And we are done. Yeah? See here? Ta-da-da. Okay. Technically speaking, this quadratic expression still can further factorize into 2 brackets. But because this one is just solving dy dx. Okay? They're just finding dy dx. It's not like asking you to solve dy dx equals to 0. If you need to solve dy dx equals to 0, then yes, you need to factorize this. But for now, you don't have to. Okay? So, all good with this question? Can I move on? Okay, say yes if you are ready to go to the next one. Okay. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, come next. So this one have a square root with a 5. So you need to put them in the index notation. So the last lesson I have gone through and tell you what is index notation, which is to the power of something. So I'm going to rewrite this d dx, put a square bracket. This is a 2x. This will be 3x minus 3x minus 1, 5 over 2. 5 over 2. Square bracket. I write too far already. Okay. Okay, it looks weird, so it should look like that. Better. OCD. Okay. So again, because this one you cannot rainbow. Okay, you cannot rainbow. So what you need to do is you got to apply product rule because this is 2x. Okay, so let's keep left. Keep left. Differentiate right. Bring down the power. So it will be 5 over 2. Copy the bracket. Power minus 1. 5 over 2 minus 1 is 3 over 2. Okay, see keep left. Differentiate right. Okay, bring down the power. Copy power minus 1. And then multiply by differentiate inside, which is the 3. Plus, keep right. So it will be 3x minus 1 to the power of 5 over 2. Differentiate left, which is just a 2. So now let's take out the common factor. So let's see what common factor I have. This is 6x, this is 2. That means actually I can take out 2. So I can take out common factor 2. Okay, take out 2 and then I'm going to take out 3x minus 1, 3 over 2. Because 3 over 2 and 5 over 2, we always take out the smaller one. So I'm going to take out 3x minus 1, 3 over 2. Oh, I saw this 5 over 2. Okay, kids, let's see. See, I'm going to keep here. 2 times 5 over 2 times 3. Let's see what number it gives us. It's 15. Okay, sorry. This and this is 15, right? And then this is 2. So that means I cannot take out the 2. So don't take out the 2. So I left with 15, but don't forget I have an x here, so it's actually left with 15x. So this part, this is A Math for Sec 4. So this first part, I take out, I only left with 15x. This one, I will left with a 2, open bracket, 3x minus 1 to the power of 1. Why is it 1? 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2, I will be 2 over 2, which is 1 whole. So now close it. So this one just copy first, no need to do anything to it, because I want to simplify this part. So it's 15x rainbow plus 6x minus 2. So I have 3x minus 1, 3 over 2, 21x minus 2. So don't leave your answer in this form, although this one is like that. Although my answer is this, but I don't like to leave my answer in fraction. So it should be, you should write it as square root 3x minus 1, 3. Denominator is 2, so it's square root. Numerator is 3, so it's cube. And then 21x minus 2, and that's all. Done. Okay? So basically, product rule is just like that. Okay? You keep left, differentiate right, plus keep right, differentiate left, and then after that, always take out the common factor. Okay? Always take out the common factor, and then simplify whatever is the remaining, and then simplify. Today live will be until 6:30. But I think today might end early because I only plan to do my product rule and quotient rule. So if once I finish, then I will stop. So it could be earlier. Okay? Is it a must to change? You mean change to this form, is it? Not a must to change. It's just that, yeah, it's not a must to change. You can keep it in this form. This is fine. This is fine. Okay? But teacher Kenji don't like to see this one. I always do this one. Okay. Next, let's see. Oh, we are done with product rule. We're going to do the very disgusting quotient rule. Okay, disgusting also need to learn. Okay? But as long as you master your product rule, quotient rule, the numerator is somehow similar to the taking out common factor. Okay, so once you understand how the product rule works, the quotient rule should be fine. Okay, let's take a look. Rule number 5, quotient rule. Differentiate each of the following with respect to x. So remember the past lesson I have said, when it's a fraction, don't assume that we apply quotient rule. Always check whether your denominator is, whether is it one term. Look at the denominator. Denominator is 1 minus 4x. It is not one term. So, and it's also not number. So that means I have no choice. I have to use quotient rule. So my product rule was keep left, differentiate right, and then after that plus keep right, differentiate left, right? So how about quotient rule? Okay, quotient rule is the thing is called keep the bottom. Keep bottom, keep bottom, differentiate left. Sorry, differentiate top. Differentiate the top. Okay? My daughter is doing great. Who is your daughter? Do I know your daughter? Okay, so keep bottom, differentiate top, minus, is minus, minus, keep top, differentiate bottom. I already say I teach online. I don't teach in the tuition center. No, she's studying from you. Preppy, who is your student? Chloe? Oh, who? I have few sign up from TikTok. Okay. So don't forget, keep bottom, differentiate top, minus keep top, differentiate bottom. Then after that, over bottom square. Okay, I'm going to just do it here. So over here, differentiate 3x plus 2 over 1 minus 4x. So let's do it. I'm going to keep the bottom. Oh, Ashley. Oh, you mean she's learning from me from TikTok, is it? Good, good, good. Okay, just continue and also help me to spread the words, share to the friends or whoever lah. Product rule is always plus and quotient rule is always minus. Yes, okay? So you see, product rule, remember, I will keep left, differentiate right, plus keep right, differentiate left. Even if you do the other way around, whereby you keep the right, differentiate left first, it also doesn't matter because it is a plus in the middle. But for quotient rule, it's different. Quotient rule is minus. Okay, A minus B and B minus A is two different things. So you must always keep the bottom first. Okay, always keep the bottom. So first, let's write out the fraction. I'm going to put a fraction. So now keep the bottom. Just remember that the back side is more important. Keep the bottom. Okay, so keep the bottom. Differentiate the top. For this case, it's just 3. Okay, I'm going to minus. Now I'm going to keep the top. Differentiate the bottom, which is negative 4. And then bottom square. So it's bottom square. So the bottom square, you just leave it as bottom square. Don't go and expand the denominator. So at the top, let's see whether can I apply like what I did for my product rule by taking out common factor. For this, there's no common factor I can take out. So straight away, just expand and simplify. So fraction. So a lot of students always don't like to draw right fraction, right? So I always have my ruler to do the over. Okay, it's neater. So let's rainbow. This 3, this one times this one, I will get a 3. This one times this one is minus 12x. Okay, 3x times minus 3x times negative 4, so it's plus 12x. Minus plus minus, so it's plus. So it's plus 8. Can? The 12 and 8, correct. And then after that, my denominator, keep it as 1 minus 4x squared. Let's simplify. Minus 12x plus 12x net off becomes 0. So you're left with a 3 plus 8. So it's 11 over 1 minus 4x squared. Done. Ta-da, ta-da. So it is keep bottom, differentiate top, minus keep top, differentiate bottom, over bottom square. So this is how you do this question. 1 mark, 1 mark. Let's move on. Okay, so just to say, the worksheets that the questions I'm doing now, the PDF and the solutions that I'm doing now, it will be uploaded to the Telegram channel. And then the TikTok live will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to repeat. You go to my TikTok bio, click on the bio. There's only one link there. Go and click on the link. Then the last two buttons, the last two buttons. The very last button is to join my Telegram channel, whereby you will you will see the worksheets that's uploaded there. The solution is also uploaded there. Okay, and then every Monday I will also stock some rubbish. Okay, yeah, inspiration or whatsoever lah. And then after that, the second last button on my bio is to go to my YouTube channel. So please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I've uploaded quite a lot of videos up there. Okay, so if you all want to look for free resources or free math resources or free math lessons, please go to the YouTube channel. Yes. Okay, let's continue. So I'm going to differentiate this. 4x plus 7 over 1 minus 2x squared. So again, it's a fraction. Don't assume it's quotient rule until you confirm. Look at the denominator, it is 2 terms. Look at the denominator, it is not number. So I have no choice, I have to use quotient rule. So let's start our keep bottom, keep right, keep bottom, keep top thing. So always keep the bottom first. Always keep bottom first. Keep bottom. differentiate the top, which is 4, minus, this is minus. Now I'm going to keep the top, differentiate the bottom, which is minus 4x. Okay, and then it will be over bottom square. So it will be 1 minus 2x square squared. Keep the denominator, don't expand it. So let's take a look at the numerator. Is there any common factor I can take out? Technically speaking, there is lah. I can take out the 4 but just taking out the 4 is a bit waste of time lah. So I might as well just expand and simplify, unless I have a bracket that I can take out. Unless I have a common bracket that I can take out. If not, don't bother lah. So let's continue. So let's rainbow. So I will have 4 minus 8x squared. This one will be minus, so it will be plus 16x squared plus 28x. Okay. 这个当这个 x square， 这个 x 对。Okay. I just want to double check whether I make my mistake. 1 minus 2x squared squared. Okay, let's simplify the top. Thank you, Cher. Learn a lot from you today. Need to go have dinner already. Okay, you can always refer back to the YouTube live lah. Okay, so 4 will just have no friends, so just keep as 4. My minus 8 plus 16 become plus 8. So it's plus 8x squared. Oh yo, I noticed that it should be x first. I'm going to write my x first. So it should be plus 28x, then plus 8x squared. Then I'm going to 1 minus 2x squared squared. Then I can see that I can take out 4. So you can take out 4 over here. So it's 1 plus 7x plus 2x squared. Is that the, yeah. So it's actually same as the answer. The only difference is they arrange from x squared, x and 1 number. I put number x and x squared. It doesn't matter lah. So 1 minus 2x squared squared. Done. What happened to the girl generation? I never see anything. Okay, come. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward for now. Okay, I haven't so-called take out the common factor kind of a question, which is behind. Behind. We always start with an easier question. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's check. Again, I need to differentiate this. So I'm going to write out the question because that one is too small. X plus 1 over x squared plus 1. So check. Okay, it's a fraction. Okay, numerator have x, denominator also have x. Denominator, 2 terms. I cannot split. I cannot apply rule 1, rule 2. So I have no choice. I have to use quotient rule. So what do? Again, sing song. Keep bottom, differentiate top, blah blah blah, right? So keep bottom, differentiate the top. For this case, differentiate the top is just 1. But just make it a habit to just put 1 there. Minus, keep the top, differentiate the bottom, which is 2x. And then after that, over bottom square. So for this case, again, nothing to take out. So let's just rainbow. So this is just x squared plus 1. This will be minus 2x squared. This will be minus 2x. Okay. So it will be x squared plus 1 squared. So let's see. So I have 1 minus 2x minus x squared. X squared plus 1 squared. Done. Again, it's easy. So you can see that every time we just keep bottom, differentiate top, minus keep top, differentiate bottom over bottom square. Okay, the next question. Okay, next question. Same thing. A lot of students say, oh, fraction. Quotient rule. But actually, this one don't need to use quotient rule. If you notice, the numerator is just a number. There's no x inside. So when I want to differentiate 3 over 2 minus x, I should not use quotient rule. because my numerator has no x, I should change this form. I should change it to become 3, 2 minus x to the power of negative 1. Understand? So what I did was I changed it to index notation. Change it to index notation. And then I only need to apply chain rule. So you see, I apply chain rule. This one, no need to use quotient rule. Just apply chain rule. Okay, apply chain rule. So our chain rule very simple. Power bring down. So minus 1 times 3 minus 3. Bracket is just copy. Power minus 1 is minus 2. Don't forget to differentiate the inside. See, differentiate inside is actually negative 1 because you are differentiating negative x, which is a multiply by negative 1. Okay, so minus 3 times minus 1 is positive 3. And this one, since it's negative, I'm going to bring it down later. So it becomes 3 over 2 minus x squared. And we are done. So you see, I did not apply quotient rule because this is not necessary. So you must always know how to analyze it and see whether you need to use the disgusting quotient rule. So we know that this one is using the less disgusting rule, which is the chain rule. Okay? Yes, A math. Okay, this is differentiation. Wow, today I will be panggang very early. Okay. Teacher Kenji 偷懒，没有找 question 做。Huh? Confusing? Which part confusing? Just now that question. Which part is confusing? Okay, general thing called confusing. I don't know what is confusing. So if you either tell me what is confusing, then I'll explain again. Okay. If I don't know what you're asking, then I will just move on to the next question. This part, which part is confusing? How to know if product rule or chain rule? You see, okay, let me go back to just now the product rule. Okay. You see, product rule is always an expression x multiplied by an expression x. Then you know that this one is only product rule. Okay, one is, okay, let's see this one. So, take a look at this question over here. Okay? Take a look at this question over here. 2x times this one. So you know it is an expression x multiplied by another expression x. So you know it's product rule. But if this question doesn't have the x there, it doesn't have the x there. So it's like 2 times an expression with an x, right? So it's not an expression x multiply expression x. So you know that it will be just chain rule. Okay? So if it's just, if you have two expressions with x inside multiplying each other, very straightforward, is product rule. But of course, you can see whether, you will see whether you can rainbow or not. If you cannot rainbow, then it's product rule. If you can rainbow, just rainbow it, simplify, then apply rule 1, rule 2. Okay, so that is how you differentiate when is it chain rule, when is it product rule. Then as for just now that question, how do I know whether is it quotient rule or is it that is chain rule? Because the numerator is 3, there's no x inside. Okay, there's no x at the numerator. Only my denominator got the x. So I know this one, I just need to shift my 2 minus x up to become minus 1. I can just apply chain rule. So you see the 3 in front, there's no x, right? So you know that it is chain rule. Can? Matcha, okay? Turbo, did I answer your question? Because I'm still not so sure what is your question over here. Turbo 1585. All good. So of course sometimes students also ask me, actually quotient rule, they can actually change it to become product rule. Yes, it is true. But sometimes it's easier to manipulate in terms of quotient rule rather than changing it to product rule. Understand? So if you see that it is a fraction whereby the numerator got x, denominator also got x, just use quotient rule. So Turbo, are you done with your confusing? Because you have not asked any question. So if you are not going to ask, I'm going to move on. Okay, move on. Okay, now next question. So now this one is a fraction, so I'm going to rewrite here. So because the bottom is a square root x plus 1. Okay, see here. Okay, I'll write the question first. 2x minus 7 over square root x plus 1. This is A math differentiation. Okay, sec 4. Okay, so see this. My numerator has x. My denominator has x. And my denominator is not a simple number or a term. So I have no choice. I have to use quotient rule. So how to do quotient rule? Keep bottom. So be careful. When I keep bottom for this case, I will change this to the power of half already. So I will say keep bottom. So I'll write it as x plus 1 to the power of 1. Sorry, to the power of half. Keep bottom, I change the square root to the power of half. Later you will know why I want to change it to half. Okay, keep bottom, differentiate the top, which is 2, minus keep the top, differentiate the bottom. You see, I want to differentiate bottom, right? Then square root, how to differentiate? Only in this form, then you can differentiate, understand? So now I can look at this part and differentiate. Because this is my bottom. So differentiate the bottom, I refer to this one. Apply chain rule. Bring down the half, copy, power minus 1, so it's minus half, multiply by differentiate inside, which is 1. Okay, then after that, over bottom square. And the good news is, bottom square means x plus 1 square. And when it's square root square means it's just the x plus 1. So now let's take a look. This one, look at the numerator. This one will be using the skill that we have mastered in the product rule, taking out the common factor. So let's see. I got half, I got 2. Okay, you want to take out half also can. You want to leave it the number also can. So let's just take out the x plus 1. So I'm going to just take out x plus 1 to the power of negative half. Okay, can we do product rule for this question? Yes, we can. Okay, so maybe later I try it out with the product rule because usually I also never change it to product rule. So later let's try together and let's see whether is it okay to change it to product rule. So now I'm going to just use quotient rule. Okay, what did I do? I'm going to take out minus half, right? Put a square bracket. So the first term, please block for me the Moses, thank you. Block him, thank you. So I will left with 2, and then after that x plus 1 to the power of 1. Okay, then after that I will have a minus, I still have a half, and of course don't forget I have a 2x minus 7 over here, and this one I left with x plus 1 to the power, no, this one don't have already because I take out everything already, so this one don't have. After that, close it. Let me just double check before I continue. So my bottom now become x plus 1 only. Take out minus half, I have left with a 2. This one I left with a 1. Okay, I have a half, and this one no more. Okay, so you see, all good with the taking out common factor. So now let's take a look. Okay, this one you can actually bring it down already. See, do you see that this is x plus 1, the bottom also x plus 1. So if this one bring down is half, this one is 1. So now my bottom, why must do the x plus 1? Where? This one? Or this one? You mean why must take out or what? Why must take out? Yes, we need to simplify. Remember the product rule we did? We always take out the common factor. So this one, it becomes 3 over 2 already. Because this is 1, the minus half I bring down is half. So 1 plus half, so it's 3 over 2. So now my denominator is x plus 1, 3 over 2. Then after that, the top part, I will rainbow this one. So it will be 2x plus 2 minus half times 2, so it's minus x, and then plus 7 over 2. Let's simplify first. 2x minus x is x. 2 plus 7 over 2, let's press the calculator. So 2 plus 7 over 2, I have 11 over 2. Okay, so it's x plus 11 over 2 over x plus 1, 3 to the power of 2. So I continue. So I want to make it into a single fraction. I cannot leave your answer this way. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to change the x to become 2x over 2. I change to denominator 2, understand? Like the a over something plus b over something plus c over something. How do we do partial fractions again? I think I have free math lesson for partial fraction inside my YouTube. Go and search, okay? Okay, then see, I'm going to put this as 2x over 2 plus 11 over 2 over x plus 1, 3 over 2. So, since this one is over 2, I can actually bring it down already. So, x plus 1, 3 over 2. So, the top part left with 2x plus 11. So, this is how you simplify. Okay, so this is how you simplify. Okay, so just now I mentioned that we are going to try using product rule, right? So, let's try. I myself also never try lah. So let's try it together. So this question, alternative method. So let's see whether changing it to product rule, whether is it easier or tougher. From what I recall, it's sometimes it's easier, sometimes it cannot be done. Okay, so alternative. So I'm going to differentiate 2x minus 7 over square root x plus 1. So I'm going to change it to the product rule form. So it will be d dx 2x minus 7 and then x plus 1 to the power of negative half. So I bring my square root x plus 1 to the top, so it becomes x plus 1 to the power of negative half. So let's apply product rule. Keep left, differentiate the right, which is bring down is minus half, copy the bracket, power minus 1. So minus half minus 1 is minus 3 over 2. Multiply by differentiate inside, which is 1, plus keep the right, which is x plus 1 minus half, differentiate the left, which is 2. Okay? So now let's start to take out the common factor. So I'm going to take out x plus 1 minus 3 over 2 square bracket. So I will left with minus half and the 2x minus 7. This one minus half minus 3 over 2. Usually when you take out it's 1, 1. But let's just show it to you. So negative half, I'm going to minus 1.5. So you see, it's 1. So minus half minus 1.5 is 1. So I take out, I left with x plus 1 to the power of 1. And of course, not forgetting my 2. Close it. It looks like this one is easier. So, yeah, so sometimes you can do it in terms of product rule. So let's rainbow this. This one times this one will give me minus x plus 7 over 2 plus 2x plus 2. Let's simplify again. So minus x plus 2x is x. 7 over 2 plus 2, 3.5 plus 2, 11 over 2. So we're going to change this to 2x plus 11 over 2. And yes, you can. So that means 2x plus 11 over 2. This one bring down, so it will be x plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so it can be done. So you can decide yourself which one is easier. See, this is the one that I use quotient rule to do it. Okay, this is the one that I change it to bring up, and then after that, I apply the product rule. I will still get the same, still get the same thing. Okay, so conclusion is, when you see this, you want to change it up to use product rule, you can do it. But just don't panic if, let's say, it cannot work for the product rule, then you just U-turn back and use quotient rule. Sometimes it's easier when it's quotient rule. I remember that. Okay, kids, okay, the one just now students who asked me whether can use product rule or not. All good. Okay, this one just put behind first. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so we are supposed to differentiate this square root x over x squared plus 4. So because my denominator got x, numerator got x, so I'm going to apply quotient rule. Okay, so let's keep the bottom, differentiate the top. So the top is x to the power of half. If you want to do at the side also can. You can do differentiate x to the power of half. Okay, for those who cannot see like how to differentiate square root x, you want to do step by step, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's always fine to do additional steps at the side to make sure that you actually grab the marks. Don't give any chance for any careless mistake. So just bring down, so it's just half x minus half. Okay, so you know when you differentiate the top, it is this. So then you put this here, lor. So just put half x minus half. And minus, keep the top. So square root, okay, I'm going to put, I cannot put square root already because I got this one, right? So I'm going to put x to the power of half. So keep this one. Now differentiate the bottom, right? So it is 2x. And don't forget your over bottom square. Over bottom square. Okay, so let's simplify. Take out the common factor. Let's see. I have x to the power of negative half. So let's take out x to the power of negative half. Put a square bracket. So I left with a half and an x squared plus 4. And I left with a minus x. Half minus minus half is 1. So this one just put here. And again, don't forget your bottom square. So let's simplify inside the square bracket. So this one you want to bring down also can. This one square root x. I'm going to bring it to the bottom. So it looks like that. So now this one becomes square root x, x squared plus 4 squared. This one times this one, half x squared. This one times this one, plus 2. This one times this one, minus 2x squared. So let's simplify. You can see that when we have a half, what you can do is you can change this to the denominator. Change them to single fraction. So look at this. So it will be x2 plus 4 minus 4x squared over 2 over square root x, x squared plus 4 squared. The denominator 2, I can now bring it to the bottom. So now it looks like that. 2 square root x, x squared plus 4 squared. And then the top part, it will just be, oh, I got like terms, x squared minus 4x. So it will be 4 minus 3x squared. And we are done. So this is how you simplify. Wow. I got no chance to see what the what they talk about. But it's okay, not important. Okay, so all good with this part. Anybody need any further verification? Stress, I must use stress ball. Stress. Okay, all good. Thanks for the like. Help me to like and share if you're enjoying the lesson. If you're learning something, please help me to like and share. Okay, and those who are learning but forget to follow me, please remember to follow me. Every Wednesday and Sunday, I'm doing TikTok live. Okay, let's move on. Do I have a missing page? Is this the last question? What's the last question? What was it called? 5A. Let me check something. Okay, so while waiting, you all can you want to ask whatever question you all can ask lah. Okay, so maybe you all can also tell me what you want to learn. Okay, and I can consider for to plan it in the next live. Please help me to block the do re mi fa so lah. Want to learn something also become so rude. I don't bother with rude people. This is Sec 4A Math differentiation. Okay, the person who say that you missed the first part, you can always go back to my YouTube channel and watch my replay. Okay, so just go to my bio. Go to my bio, click on the second last button, which is the link to the YouTube channel. Subscribe my YouTube channel, and all the past TikTok live are posted there. You can go and find. Okay. What thing 16? Oh, you mean what age? Yes, we will do this question. I just want to see whether this is the last question or not. Because this is a 5A. I scared I forget to print the last page. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's do the last question. This is the last question. So it's not 5A, actually it's just question 5. Because there's no 5B. Okay? Okay, so take note. This kind of question, they say differentiate where A, B, and C are constant with respect to X. So what they're trying to tell you is, you see a lot of alphabet here. Okay? But those A, B, C are actually numbers. So you must remember that you are actually differentiating it with respect to X. Understand? So this one, let's take a look. The numerator got X. The denominator also got X. And my denominator got 2 terms. So that means I cannot use, I have to use quotient rule. Okay? So let's continue. You can go toilet, of course. Okay, I will not stop for you. So let's differentiate. So differentiate 2ax squared plus bx over b squared minus 3x cubed. So let's do quotient rule, keep bottom. So it will be b squared minus 3x cubed. Differentiate the top. So see, I have to treat the a and the b like normal number. So you differentiate. No, there is actually this question, there is other parts. This is the top part lah. So no need to bother, this question got no C. Okay, good that you spot so well. Okay, so then after that, keep bottom, differentiate the top. So differentiate the top, bring down the 2. So it will become 4ax and b. So the top is, you differentiate, apply rule 1, rule 2. 2 times 2a is 4a, power minus 1, so it's x to the power of 1. Then when you differentiate bx, it's just b. Okay, minus. Now you're supposed to keep the top. So it's 2ax squared plus bx. Okay, now differentiate the bottom. So you see, okay, so now let's see. So you want to differentiate the bottom. So a lot of students, when they see b squared, they say they go and differentiate, become 2b. But take note, b squared is just constant. It's just a number. When you differentiate a number, it disappears. So that means I differentiate b squared, it disappears. So now focus on differentiating minus 3x cubed. So bring down, so you become minus 27x squared. Okay? And then after that, over bottom square. So it will be b squared minus 3x cubed squared. So the numerator, there's nothing you can take out common factor. That's the bad news. So all you need to do is you just have to expand and simplify. Okay, so let's see. So you got the rainbow, this one times this one, it will be 4a b square x plus b cubed minus 12ax4. Okay, and then the last one here, this is minus 3bx cubed. This is the rainbow for this first two brackets. So now I'm going to rainbow this. So minus means it's plus. So this one will be plus 54 because 27 times 2 is 54. So plus 54 ax4. ax4. This one times this one. So it's plus 27bx cubed over bottom square. So b squared minus 3x cubed squared. Okay. Then see whether there's any like terms or not. Any like terms? Yes, I saw here there's a like terms over here. Okay. And this one is also like terms. So only this one don't have. So we just write this one first. So 4ab square x. B square also don't have. Okay, now take this one and this one. So I'm going to key in minus 12 plus 54. So minus 12 plus 54. So it's 42. So it's plus 42 ax4. Well, a bit strange. Did I forget something? Let me see. Keep bottom, differentiate top. Looks like it's correct. Okay, so let's continue. So minus 3 plus 27. Minus 3 plus 27. So it will be, which one? Oh, this one, Oh yeah, this one is correct. Thanks for spotting it. I know what you mean, this one. This one, right? When I differentiate this one, yes. You are right. So it should be minus 3 bring down, so this one should be 9. That's why I was thinking why the number a bit weird. Thanks for spotting it. Yes, it's 9. 3 times 3 is 9, not 27. I think for a moment I thought it's 3 to the power of 3. Okay, so this one supposed to be, this one change, this one also change. So this one is 18. AX are correct. Next is, this is plus 9B. Okay? Then this number will change already. So this number will be minus 12 plus 18, so it will be 6. Then now it makes sense. Okay, now minus 3 plus 9, so it's plus 6. Bx cubed over b squared minus 3x cubed squared. Okay, well done for helping me spot the mistake. Let me double confirm whether is it the same as the answer or not. Yes. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so that's the last question. Yeah, today I can off work early. Every time I always OT, so today we finish early. So okay, coming up, the next one I will do Sec 1, prime factorization. Okay, and I will also do probability tree diagram. Okay, thanks for learning. Okay, thanks for learning on a Sunday. Okay, a lot of students always Sunday rest, right? But you all are very hardworking to be learning here. Okay, well done. This is well done. Okay, so the next live will be Wednesday. So if anytime you all got any topic that you all are struggling with, you can always go to my bio, click on the Q&A and submit a question. So of course it must be relevant question. Don't come and submit a question and ask me what is 1 plus 1. I will just ignore. So yes, okay, you can always give like now on the TikTok live, you can tell me what you want to learn. But of course it's up for me to decide whether I want to do the topic inside the TikTok live. Because on the TikTok live, usually I will just do common questions that most students always struggle with, or things that I want to highlight. Like the 5 rules of differentiation, of course, may not have students struggle, okay? But to me, their basics of their differentiation is very not so good. Then in the end, when they are learning all the application of differentiation, then they will suffer. So I teach these 5 rules so that you build your base properly for your differentiation, so that you will learn better when your school teach the behind topics. Okay, that's my intention to go through the 5 rules of differentiation. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so anyone want to propose any topic that they want to learn, so that I can also consider it to put TikTok live? I always give priority to students who are so hardworking to be on the TikTok live. So I will listen to their suggestion. Okay, you all don't have any particular topics you want me to go through, like past topics that you all struggled with? Then I can just find 2-3 questions to do it with you all the next live. We have 20 people here listening, no? All 20 people, all math so powerful, you have no topics that you are bad at, is it? No? Wow. This one must attach behind. Don't have Okay, so in that case, okay, that's all for today. We will end for today's lesson. Okay, thanks for learning. See you all next live. Bye bye.